What is a basic service? A basic service is an air traffic service provided for the purpose of giving advice and information useful for the safe and efficient conduct of flights. This may include weather information, general airspace activity, or any other information likely to affect safety. The avoidance of other traffic is solely the pilot's responsibility. It is essential that a pilot receiving this service remains alert to the fact that the provider of a basic service is not required to monitor the flight. So why is the provider not required to monitor the flight? Well, a basic service can be provided to any flight under visual flight rules, or instrument flight rules when outside controlled airspace. Basic service can be provided by either a controller or Flight Information Service Officer, or FISO for short. FISOs do not monitor aircraft using radar, and for controllers, an aircraft could be below radar coverage and remain unseen but receive a basic service. So what are a controller's responsibilities once issuing a basic service? A controller might issue you a squawk to facilitate coordination, or to assist in the provision of generic navigational assistance identification, but is not required to inform the pilot that identification has taken place. A controller is not required to provide traffic information. However, where a controller has information that there is aerial activity that may affect a flight safety, they should provide traffic information in general terms to assist with the pilot's situational awareness. An example of this might be helicopter conducting power line inspection 5 miles north of Bourton below altitude 500 feet, or multiple aircraft known to be operating 15 miles north of Smallville. Deconfliction advice is not provided under a basic service. If a pilot requires additional traffic information or deconfliction advice, then a traffic or deconfliction service should be requested. Pilots remain responsible for their own terrain clearance, collision avoidance, and can change their heading and levels as required, unless the pilot has entered into an agreement with a controller to maintain a specific course of action. A basic service is an incredibly useful aid for flight safety, but it should not be used in all MEC conditions, especially in IMC. You really need to check out this next video to fully understand your role and responsibilities when operating under a surveillance-based air traffic service.